Hey guys, Andy here. First of all, you may have watched some of my videos where I've got the sound slightly out of sync. Very annoying. Editing software really doesn't help. It seems to... Well, I've basically changed my setup so hopefully, first of all, this actually works and you can hear me. And I've not wasted all my time. But secondly, hopefully it's better sync-wise because it's different recording setup. Anyway, let's crack on. So, a friend of mine got in touch saying... he wanted a phone with a massive battery, basically Android and a massive battery. So we had a look around and the Ulefone Power was suggested. I've got to say I don't know a great deal about it, but I've got it here to do an unboxing. Thank you very much, as I say, to mine who's basically lent it to me to do the unboxing, and I'm hopefully long enough to do a review. Excuse me. I'm going to read through some of the specs on their own website. They weren't even on GSM Arena, which is what I normally use at this point. So I don't really know what that says, but they weren't there. So off their own website, dual SIM, 4G, Android 6.0, a little bit old, but can probably live with it. Sony Super 6050 milliamp hour battery. Pretty impressive. Quick charge. Fingerprint Touch ID, 64-bit octa-core. Doesn't give me the speeds of the octa-core at this point. 3 gig of RAM. ROM expandable to 128 gig. I don't know if it says 16 gig of ROM, this one. Alright, fair enough. Some more specs on the actual device box there. Metal body, 5.5-inch screen, Full HD, LTPS, Corning Gorilla Glass 3, rear dual flash Sony IMX 214 13 megapixel camera. And the front is a 5 megapixel OV5648. Something along those lines. Let me just quickly scroll down just to see if there's anything else worth telling you about. So it says 4 days of normal use. I mean, a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. That's pretty impressive. We've mentioned the octa-core. So yeah, Sony, that'd be interesting. Dual flash f1.8 aperture. That's pretty good. That's kind of, I think the pixels might be 1. I think a lot of the Samsung's 1.8. There is one camera phone, I forget which one, that's a 1.6 or 1.7. The lower the number, the better. The better you're going to get in like dark conditions. It means that the lens can open up wider, basically. Excuse me. A few other bits. I think we've kind of FHD we've mentioned. 90. Okay, so I think let's go ahead and open it up. So there it is, upside down, maybe. No, just the bag that's upside down. It does feel quite big, like thick. Yeah, so just the bag was upside down. Sticker on the front. A bit scratched already, which is kind of odd. Can you see that? And the sticker on the back. It does feel heavy. I mean, you can feel the weight of the battery in there. So let's just pop that aside for a second. Look underneath. I don't actually remember where he ordered it from. He'll probably comment at the bottom for us to let us know. So there's a micro USB, like OTG cable. Let's go into the bottom of the phone there, micro USB. The charging block, obviously. Oh, there's a case in it, look. Oh, that's quite good. It's kind of a, silicone rubberized. Let's come back to that. We've got some headphones, which you don't get in a lot of the cheap devices. Again, because mine bought it, I'm not actually sure how much it is. I think it was around 160. I should have looked it up, really. Sorry. I always get a bit excited when a phone turns up. I was like, oh my god, I want to get into the box. Just a regular cable. The case, a screen protector, SIM ejection tool, and instructions, which I wouldn't imagine we particularly... How to use the phone keys. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think we're going to worry too much about the instructions. So let's move, excuse me. So let's peel off the protective front. Oh, okay. So we've got a record button. Record button? Record what? Power button, and obviously volume buttons. SIM card slot. A headphone jack. A feature these days. It's like a wooden like a wooden back. That's quite sturdy, quite well stuck on that. It feels kind of fake wood, but it feels like fake wood rather than just plastic, I think. Well, I think it's fake wood. I suppose it could be very thin. So we power it on. So the home button, the fingerprint sensor, it's quite high up, that looks, on the back. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it's still reachable. I'm kind of curious about this record button. I assume, I'm kind of making an assumption I think it means a camera button. So you may have twigged already, I quite often don't know a great deal about the phones when I do the unboxing. It annoys some people, they want me to have done the research. Whoa, that was quite loud. Let's just turn that down a little bit already. Yeah, so they want me to have done the research in advance. I don't know, I prefer the unboxing as kind of an exploration into things. The review, hopefully I'll know a lot more about it. I'll be able to give you much more information. But at this point, we're just having a look around, really. So it's interesting it's come up straight away, and I've not had to log anything in. Now, I guess, obviously, if I tap the Play Store... oh, yeah, we're not even on Wi-Fi or anything just yet. So, well, let's have a look what comes pre-installed, I suppose. But that doesn't look too bad. So we've got the Play Store, which isn't always a given on these sort of phones. And we've got just generally, so a Sim Toolkit. It's probably a bit of Torch. That's no bad thing. That's very lightweight. It's missing some apps, things like YouTube and stuff like that. So what I think we will do, I'm going to log in. I'm actually going to reset. Where's settings? What did I say? Hotnot. Okay. Oh yeah, so you can't actually see. So I've got a back button, bottom right. What was I saying? Oh, gesture unlock. What have we got there? Oh, okay. Double click to wake. Well, that's actually, I'm bothered to do this. I'm about to reset the phone. So basically, I think I'm probably safest. I hope Play Store might vanish when I reset, because sometimes they kind of install it for you, and it's not actually a system app. It won't be that hard to put back if they have. So I'll probably stop the recording just now, so I can I'll get logged into Wi-Fi, I'll get logged into my Google account or a Google account, and then I'll come back to you and we'll have a bit of a look around. So welcome back. I've got the phone set up, logged in, installed a few bits and pieces, so I'm actually running Geekbench at the moment. I thought I might as well get it started. It's not moving all that quickly through it. I thought you don't particularly want to watch the progress bar slide along. What I have also done is just looked it up on AliExpress, and this exact one with the kind of the white face, the woodenish back, 16 gig, is £101.36. So quite well priced. And there's the Geekbench 3 results, 2,610. So that's not a good score. You're not buying this phone to be a processing powerhouse, though. You're mainly buying it for the battery. So 2,000, that should be sufficient. You might notice I've changed the wallpaper. I don't like that swan thing. I don't know what that swan thing was for. Let's have a look. Let's put something on YouTube. That looks interesting. So there's the volume.
Download the Amazon app today.
Not actually sure where the there's the microphone, the speaker. I can see it. And that bit there. So the image, let's just double check what. Yeah, we're at 1080p, 60 frames per second. I don't think that image. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm watching here now, to be honest. But I would say that image looks reasonably good. The colours, not super sharp and popping, but not too bad. Oh, let me just press that. I think I might have to crack out the old. But I mean, that's a pretty good. Oh, mate, just show us. I'd say generally that's quite a good How well you can see, to be honest. I turned the brightness down on the screen just because it interferes a bit with kind of... Alright, let's get rid of that. Right, come on. Let's get some Ed. There he is, look. Must be what I used last time I was logged in on this account. Come on. Scare pad. So the speaker's not bad. I mean, there's not a lot of bass to it or anything like that, but kind of what you would expect, I guess. I mean, there's not... Yeah, so probably just the colours could do with being a little bit stronger. Mind you, this actually isn't a great demo for popping colours and all that. But not too bad, I would say. I mean, you look at the sort of the red of the YouTube button. That's pretty strong. That's pretty clear. That's pretty vivid. So yeah, not a bad screen, I think. Reasonable. Let's try see what this. Yeah, so it's the camera. That makes sense. What have we got to take a picture of? Nothing really. Just a plug. Look. Okay, use the flash. We didn't really particularly want. Let's try the flash off. There we go. So, not too bad, maybe slightly hazy. I think we won't really know until I get out in some decent daylight and take some pictures. Let's just double check. So Android version 6.0, kind of as we knew, but I thought I'd just double check. And generally, so it's got some of the funky bits that kind of Eastern phones have, scheduled power on off. I quite like scheduled power on off actually. Fingerprint. This looks gesture and let's turn that on. Double click to wake. Slide up to slide down to camera. Okay, I'll have to look exactly how. So I'll assume. Maybe not. So that was that wasn't great. I don't know if you noticed that. That took about 3 goes to unlock. Let's just try. Maybe because it's quite high compared to some. Maybe I just didn't get a. I mean that seems better, doesn't it? I don't know what happened. Let me just try it without looking again. So it feels a little bit warm already. I mean, I've been installing things and setting stuff up, so maybe it's just hammering the processor a little bit. So it looks relatively stock Android, which is nice. Good thing. People will like that. Was there anything else to see? I did turn down the... Where is it? The font size to small, just so it starts off... Let me show you. It starts with that. That's quite big. So I prefer small. There we go. So I think that's really... Did we look around? I think I looked around the bottom. The actual phone. IR blaster on the top. Just here. Headphone jack. Volume power. Camera button. Can we press camera button from... No, we apparently cannot. Micro USB. SIM tray. I think it's a non-removable battery. Yeah, it doesn't feel like that would come off. So there we go, the unboxing and the first brief look around the Ulefone Power, £100 device with a 6,000 milliamp hour battery. Could be, well, it's just what mine was looking for. Thanks once again, mine. So I'll try and get a few bits of video done on it. I'll try and do an actual review. I don't know how urgently mine needs the phone back. And at the middle, I was just in the middle of using the Mi A1. I might have to pause that and get this one done. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But for now, my name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.